Hello dear World of Warcraft friends, welcome back to a new video on my channel. I've actually received a few more questions about the quest involving the Omnium Tome, and many people don't know where they need to go. We want to clear that up with this video. Also, Blizzard has actually added something new that's very interesting. There's now a portal here to Magister's Terrace, right up here in Silvermoon, which allows you to travel there. So all in all, let's just go through the most important things for this quest, because many have written that they can't get through the portal, they can't do the world boss, etc, but yeah, we'll go through that now. So leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, otherwise we have the quest here. Obtain a fragment of foreign magic either from Emperor Pertinac on Val or Nexus Captain Lethier on Nagtal. So then you're done with the quest. At the same time, you also have to complete 3 world quests. After that, you can go back through the portal. Well, it's a good thing that Blizzard introduced this at all. However, you have to say it would have been a bit more useful 3 or 4 weeks ago. But alright, we don't want to complain. After all, we did get something at least. So now, and I think this is the point where many people fail, in quotation marks. You have to unlock the portals for Val and Nighttal separately. That's actually the big obstacle, or, well, maybe obstacle isn't quite the right word, right? But that's something that many people don't know, or maybe aren't aware of, and that's why they can't teleport there. You accept the quest here from this projection of Decimus, a secondary strike. Take the portal from Silvermoon to Netherstorm, and that's exactly what we're gonna do now. The quests are different depending on which area is open this week. If it's Val, you'll have different quests than if Nighttal is open, and so on and so forth. I think that should be pretty self-explanatory, so now you can go over to him here. And that's exactly what I meant. I had already done these initial introduction quests. Yes. But the portal isn't open right now. That's why you have to open it again at this point. So, well, it's not some huge questing grind or anything, but, yeah. Like I said, the portal just has to be opened again, and I think that's the point that confused a lot of people. Hey, why isn't it working? So, after that, you just go into the portal. It's pretty simple and self-explanatory. Whether you choose heroic or not is completely up to you. Same with whether you continue questing here and so on. But you have to let the mobs arrive first, end the quest here, and then collect spear reports from Barad, Balad, and Tarzan. Once you've turned in this first quest, just like you saw here, the world quests will also be unlocked. So these dudes have to arrive first. Then the world quests will also be available here, and now we can weave our way through here. All in all, we're really only interested in the quest for the world boss. There, I think how all the world quests work and so on, I don't really need to show that in detail now, but it's definitely worth picking up this quest here, Confrontations at Nighttal. For that, you'll get additional rewards like crests and so on, just by picking up and using the quest. And that's why I would definitely recommend you to go for it. It's really useful. Alright, after that, first, let's take care of the 3 world quests. And after that, we'll continue with our wonderful world boss. We'll take a look at that as well. Alright, I've now completed the 3 world quests here. We spawned one of those rare mobs. And now you can see Astral Operation interrupted at 69%. You can find the world boss over here at around coordinates 77, 72. And you can see in this case, people are already directly in combat. Now, you can look for a group for that if you want. Depending on the situation, it sometimes makes sense, especially if you want to be healed. In this case, I'm assuming we're just going to take him out. Watch out. There's a world quest here that requires you to kill enemy units. And this world boss is standing right in the middle of a bunch of small mobs where you might think they count for the world quest. So just make sure you don't accidentally pull the boss there, because otherwise you'll get taken out pretty much instantly. So a little bit of caution is definitely needed there. But otherwise, it's not a big problem. I think the boss also goes down much faster than the one on Val. But it is what it is, right? So with that, we've completed the quest at this point. Easy enough. Now, probably there wouldn't be another quest missing or anything, so we can fill that thing up completely. Remember to loot the boss. You need that quest item from them. And after that, you can theoretically go straight back. You can see it here. We got loot 3 or 4 times. 2 of them. Warband bound. And yeah, then you're done with the quest in the end. You'll also get a special decoration item for your house when you complete this quest. So it's definitely worth doing it for that as well. At this point, since the portal in Silvermoon is active, we'll just use the Hearthstone to get back. It's faster. Luckily, we don't have to travel back and forth anymore, but yeah, that was the whole trick. The most important thing is just that, if necessary, you pick up that quest in Silvermoon from Decimus, the one I showed you. Otherwise, the portal might not be open for you. To Naigtal. Alright, now let's go back here, off to the portal. I already told you which talent is the strongest, that we take the left point in the last row, or the first one, then we turn in the quest, and there we go. We also get the Simulacrum of Omnium, the Sunwalker, in the end. That's this thing here, the Omnium Folio. The Omnium Foliant for your housing. Wonderful. Now we have the final point. Let's put it in here into the Rune of Overload. And with that, we're done. Yes, thank you all very much for watching. I hope the video was able to help 1 or 2 of you a little bit. If so, feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good time. Take care.